How to sell SEO. What's your approach? Do you have an approach? How sure are you that your specific approach to selling SEO is going to match the needs of the next prospect you have? That's what we're covering in this video. Hi, it's Damien Papworth here from Globotel, coming to you from down under. At Globotel, we're here to help you design your digital agency to deliver. And when we say deliver, we don't just mean for your clients, we mean deliver for you, the business owner, so you get the income and the lifestyle that you want. After all, that's what we're in business for, isn't it? In this video, I'm going to take you through 4 different approaches you can use when selling SEO services. And once you have that understanding of the different approaches, I'm going to explain to you exactly how you can work out which one that you can use for each prospect to maximize your chances of getting the sale. If you're a digital agency owner here looking for ideas on how you can make the most amazing digital agency ever, make sure you remember to hit the subscribe button for Globotel TV. We're coming at you every Monday with videos focused on building better agencies. Now to the video. Okay, before I get into the 4 approaches for selling SEO, you need to be aware that these only work when you frame your sales approach in the terms and the context of what your prospect is looking for. So you need to be able to question and understand your prospect's Mount Everest. Why do they want SEO? We've done a great video on this topic with the sales coach, Matthew Wyatt. I'll put a link to the video at the end of this one, so if you don't really understand what I'm talking about and you don't know a method of getting to understand your prospects that way, it'll give you some good ideas around that. Okay, approach number 1 is using fear. It's not an amazing approach, but for some prospects, it is the approach that works. I lost a prospect, lost a sale in the past because I wasn't listening to the prospect effectively, and it would have been a simple sale if I used this fear approach. And what I'm talking about with fear is some business owners, some of your prospects, all they want to do is see their name, their business name, the top 3 positions of Google. That's all they care about. Maybe it's ego, maybe they think it's a magic wand answer to their business. I'm not sure. I can remember I once had a prospect who was in car rentals. He had a database of 70,000 previous inquiries, legitimate people on his email database, in his EDM. He was position 4 on Google. He wanted to be position 3 or better. That's all he cared about. He didn't care about traffic, didn't care about ROI. So when I talked him through this amazing marketing strategy using his 70,000 email list to get him business, I lost the sale. All I had to do is present to him, hey, look, these people are higher than you. You need to do this. So to get higher than them. So the idea with fear-based is illustrate a prospect's clients are on page 1, are outdoing him in Google, or her, outdoing the prospect in Google, and suggest, do you recognize how much business they're getting from organic search that's not costing them anything in paid advertising? That's all going to your clients. That's the fear-based approach. So to close a sale, it's leave your SEO with me. I'll get you on top of your competitors, and we'll make sure you get those leads, get those sales that your competitors are currently enjoying. So it works really, really well when you can demonstrate business competitors that the prospect, or that your prospect knows about and wants to be. So that's the fear-based approach, approach number 1. Okay, approach number 2. Approach number 2 is demonstrating value in a successful SEO campaign as compared to what the traffic that SEO campaign delivered would cost through advertising. So it's showing value in advertising and comparing it to the cost of you running your SEO campaign. So the way this works is simple. You can do a quick Google search and find out how the different positions on Google share traffic. So the average is, there's but the studies they vary, but the numbers are quite similar. So I think position 1 gets about 38% of traffic. Position 2 around 14, position 3 11, 8, 5, and then it goes down from there, and then you've got page 2, which gets basically nothing, gets the rest. So do a search on Google and find those stats so you've got them handy. What I just said there won't be perfect, it'll be close. So don't put in the comments that I got my stats wrong, please. But when you have that data, you can do, there's a lot of tools that give you keyword research. And with the keyword research, you get figures of volumes of traffic per month, per keyword. So for example, in a certain industry, a keyword might get 10,000 searches a month on average. So that keyword volume, that's the search stock. That's the stock that's available to create visitors to website. Now, if you're in position 1 and the percentage of traffic that goes to position 1 is 38%, and there is 10,000 searches available per month, you get to position 1, the client gets 3,800 searches per month. So that's step 2 in this approach. Step 3 is you go to the Google Ads tool and you do the analysis on, obviously all these tools are free so they don't cost you anything, but you do your analysis on cost per click. How much does it cost for every, if you're going to do Google Ads to drive traffic to the client's website, how much does it cost for every click? Now let's say hypothetically in this example, it was $10 per click. So an SEO campaign for one keyword got to position 1, there was 10,000 searches available, position 1 delivered 38% of traffic to a website, that's 3,800 visitors to the website per month. If you're gonna achieve that through Google Ads where it's $10 a click, that's gonna cost the client $38,000 per month to get the same result using advertising strategies. So if your SEO campaign, for example, costs $1,500 or $2,000 a month or less or more, whatever, that's a really great approach to show your prospect, I can get you $38,000 worth of advertising value traffic to your website for the cost of, $1,500 for this SEO campaign. So that's how you do approach number 2. Great for clients who are maybe doing AdWords or considering AdWords. A lot of prospects complain about the cost of Google Ads in the sales meeting, in the strategy session, or when they're talking to you about what their needs are. So it's really good for prospects that have already complained about the cost of advertising and how it goes up, the cost of, they don't want to give money anymore to the big platforms. That's approach number 2. Okay, approach number 3, get my fingers right. Approach number 3 is probably the best, but once again, it only works with a specific type of client. So approach number 3 is return on investment. And it's an extension on approach number 2. So approach number 2, what you've worked out is how much traffic you can get for the various positions, how much search volume is available. So, and translate that to the number of visitors to the website. Now, if you've got a prospect who's quite open about their current business statistics, they should be able to, and they're sophisticated enough to know what their business sales stats are, they should be able to tell you so many visitors to my website generates this number of leads. So let's say we get 10% lead from visitors to our website. Every 100 visitors, we get 10 leads. They should be able to tell you our sales guys convert at a rate of 30%. Or 20% or 50% or whatever. Those leads convert to sales this way. This is the percentage. This is how we recorded it. So we get 10 leads from the website, 3 of them become clients. And the average lifetime value of our client is this amount. Could be $10,000, say, just hypothetically. So 100 leads to the website 100 visitors to the website generates 10 leads, generates 3 sales, value is $10,000 each for $30,000. So you can extrapolate the figures from option number 2 using that data the client has to show massive return on investment for SEO. So if you're getting 38,000 visitors to the website, and that turns into 380 leads, of which 100 convert to clients at 10,000 each. That's, what's that? 10,000. That's $1 million worth of revenue for the client, and the lifetime value of the client, and per month. And if you're charging a couple of $1,000s to manage this campaign, really, really easy to demonstrate in terms of their business that the value of the SEO you're providing. You know, very, very easy to demonstrate. This sort of approach, really, really good with quite sophisticated businesses who know their stats, know where they want to go, have a really clear financial goal, really clear goal, really clear information around revenue, profit, sales percentages, conversion rates, all that kind of stuff. So if you get one of those clients, take the approach on return on investment. It's pretty easy to work out. And the final approach I have to put in, because this is how as SEO providers we tend to sell, but it's a terrible approach. And that's selling SEO by trying to demonstrate your technical knowledge of SEO. So someone asks you the question, what makes you different from everyone else? And you start talking about quality of links or quality of content, and you go down this rabbit hole of explaining technicalities. That's actually giving free consulting. That's not doing a sales pitch. So we have a video available about moving past free consulting in the series I did with Matthew White. So go and check our channel on how to sell, our playlist on how to sell, and find there's 3 videos there from Matthew White. But you've got to move past this technical program of work in sales meetings, when in your sales process. You don't want to talk about technicalities. When you sell by demonstrating why the prospect needs the service, and telling them the what that will get them to where they need to go. When you start explaining technicalities, you're actually going into the how of delivering the result, which is the stuff that you're supposed to do in your office, not in a sales process. So, you know, occasionally it's been necessary in my history to go into the how stuff, go into the technicalities of SEO. That's typically been later with a bigger client, later in the sales process, where there's been due diligence that needed to be done by an IT team or, you know, some kind of technical support team. And they, you know, it's kind of a pre-sales process. It happens in the corporate sales arena quite often. There's a pre-sales process where the technical guys get together and make sure that you know, they tick that box. So that's the only time you should really go down the selling approach using technical information. And a quick way to get past selling using technical, you know, your technical skills and demonstrating technical abilities is when you get asked a technical question, respond with another question. So for example, question might be, do you develop your websites using WordPress? You answer with, why is WordPress important to you? Or why is a specific platform important to you? And if they say, yeah, WordPress is really important to me, then you can ask, well, why is it important to you? And by doing that, you actually will uncover, you know, the real deep down needs that the prospect is looking for, and you'll be able to respond much better to that need. So I raise 4 technical because sometimes it becomes part of the process. The problem is most of us use technical rather than the previous 3 methods of sales. So if you catch yourself, you know, consulting for free with the how part of getting results, try to work out over time ways to get past that. So they're the 4 approaches to selling SEO. So if you found that useful, please like the video and maybe subscribe to our channel. As I said, we're coming to you every week with new videos on building better digital agencies. If you've got any questions about selling SEO, throw them in the comments. If you have a different approach, throw them in the comments and we'll get back to you and maybe create more videos based on your specific feedback. If you're a digital agency owner who is looking to get some momentum or has a bundle of leads and you don't know how to turn them into sales appointments, sales opportunities, we've got a 30-day Kickstart program that we launched recently. It's completely complimentary, and the first elements of the first parts of it are all about converting existing leads into sales opportunities and closing those deals. Really, really good short course, short program to get some momentum going and then to maintain that momentum for the long term. So I'll put all the details of that down in the comments. Really look forward to seeing you there. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next week.